Hello, you guys, and welcome back to the gym. My name is Erica Keyel. We are here to tap into your energy for this week. If you are new here, this channel is all about helping you elevate yourself, as well as elevating the consciousness of the collective as a whole, okay? We're all about positive vibes here, but also I don't sugarcoat my readings, okay? So if something comes out, I read it the way that spirit is directing me to do so, all right? If you feel like that's your vibe, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up if it resonates, and let's get started. Hello, Capricorn. Okay, welcome to your weekly reading. Let's tap in for your overall energy. What do we have for Capricorn for this week? Okay, automatically I'm getting, you could be a cross watcher, like someone who is not a Capricorn, but you're watching this for the Capricorn you're involved with. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so we have confidence is showing up. The trigger statement is, I can't do that. The true statement is, I am light. Step forward and be the bright light that you are. Serve your purpose to the world by sharing your amazing gifts. Okay, so very beautiful for you here, Capricorn, but you guys are really trying to figure out your place, okay, is what I do get. I get that you're trying to figure out what you should be doing, why you're not doing it, is what's showing up for me here. I get that your confidence is being broken down because you're still struggling to be true to yourself, right? Whenever we are true to who we are, our life purpose, our journey, what we're here for, all of those things, what make us happy, things become easier. But if we ignore and neglect doing that very insightful research about our very dynamic selves, our beings as beautiful creatures, if we don't do that work, then of course we're going to have all of these red flag feelings and emotions such as depression, anxiety, okay, questioning if we're worth it. All of that comes from us not knowing ourselves, right? So you also have breathe, respiratory. So you could be like smoking a lot of weed is what I just got here. The trigger statement is, I can't breathe. The true statement is, I open up to all possibilities. You are ready to let go of the suffering so that you can take in new possibilities. Release so you can receive, okay? That's what we have for you so far, Capricorn. We're going to tap in with the oracle here, the stars divine, and see if we can get some insight here. What do we have for Capricorn for this week, Spirit? What do we have for Capricorn? Yeah, you really have to relax. You really gotta relax, okay? I get that, like, it's a lot of like beating yourself up. It's just so much. It really is. It's like no one sees you the way that you see yourself. That's why it's crazy. Like the things that you're telling yourself, no one thinks that except for you about you. Okay? You guys, more than, I would say probably about 8 of the signs have received the full moon card from this deck. So very, very, that's clearly it's the overall energy for the collective. But for you, Capricorn, we're talking about releasing things in our minds, okay? Releasing things that do not serve us, releasing things that are making us feel low and down about ourselves, thought processes, okay? This week could be a heavy week for you, Capricorn, if I'm being honest. I see you doing a lot of self-soothing, a lot of things to kind of keep yourself numb. I'm also getting like the older that you get, the more numbing that you're doing, okay? And it's like you to continue to stay permanently numb is death. If you're not here to feel and experience, that's the whole purpose of life. That's the whole purpose of it. It's for you to feel things, experience things, okay? That's what it's about. But it's also understanding how magical life is, okay? That's what this is about here, all right? Understanding the beauty and the mystery of life and how it relates to what we're experiencing on a day-to-day basis, all right? There could be a lot of things that you just need to get out of your head. Journaling would be a good way for you to do that, okay? We're gonna tap into the tarot and see what else we have for you for this week. What do we have for Capricorn this week, Spirit? What do we have for Capricorn this week? All right, so we have the 9 of Wands, you guys. So there is a lot of energy of just having to fight, but you're coming out on top, but you're exhausted, okay? So you're doing the work here, Capricorn. I see that a lot of you could be very financially abundant. You could just be really good at making money, a hard worker, dedicated, focused, okay? But there's this lack of joy in what you're doing. It's almost like you feel so dissatisfied, okay? Seed of Stones. This is the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Seed of Stones is the Ace of Pentacles. That's showing up in reverse, all right? There could be something that you're trying to work on, get off the ground. You're trying to build it, you're trying to establish it, but it's just stagnant, okay? It could be that maybe you had a failed business or something that you attempted to do that just really didn't work out, is what I'm getting for you here, Capricorn, okay? This is part of the reason that you are lacking your confidence and why you are self-soothing right now, is just this disappointment that you dealt with recently, okay? All right, and we have the 6 of Cups showing up here in reverse. Some of you want a family is what just popped up. Like some of you want a family or some sort of family unit or some sort of family dynamic that's just not happening for you right now. There's a lot of blockages here, okay? It's almost like you're doing the work, you're doing everything that you need to do, okay? But you're not seeing the results that you want to see, okay? A lot of you want to be entrepreneurs, you want to have a business that's flourishing, that's doing well, okay? But you're struggling to get it off the ground, all right? A lot of it also is associated with some childhood experiences that you had, or something that you experienced where you're not realizing how much of an impact it had on your upbringing and the adult that you are right now. Let's get some clarifiers for the 9 of Wands. Okay, so we have the Harvest of Cups is what this is. And I believe this is the King or the Queen of Cups, okay? And it's showing up here in reverse. So there's like such a major emotional detachment from your process. And that's part of why it's having a hard time flourishing and growing, is because it just isn't receiving enough love. And that's just the fact, that's the matters of it. It's almost like you do all the footwork, you do everything that you need to do, but there's no love put in there, and as a result it's not able to grow, right? Sometimes we have plants and all these other things that just die, and it's like, what happened? I watered it exactly how I was supposed to, I put it in the sun exactly how I'm supposed to, but for some reason it just died. It's just dying, okay? Try sitting down next to it, talking to it, playing some music. Okay, pouring love into what you're doing is so pivotal to the outcome of the growth, okay? And that's what's missing here in this situation, is the love, the passion, all of those things, okay? We can work really hard, we can do everything that we need to do, but there has to be a healthy balance. Has to be, okay? What's the Seed of Stones in reverse for Capricorn? Okay, it's the Justice card. I just said balance, you guys. I just said there has to be balance, okay? Not even playing around. That's what needs to happen here for you, Capricorn. You have to learn how to balance out these energies. With you being such a dynamic, such a fixed earth sign, you have to understand the magic that's behind everything that we're doing, okay? We're not even able to explain most of the things that we experience during our human being life, okay? We can't even explain it as of yet. Science hasn't caught up. So why would you live your life in a way where you think that it's anything other than magical? Why? Because the reality of it is, we can have a clear understanding, we can know the research, we can know everything, but we can't figure out the basics, and there's a reason for that, okay? So I said that to say there has to be a balance here, okay? It has to be a balance. We can't just think that everything is one way and that's it and that's all. We have to open up our minds, okay? We have to open up our minds to the other possibilities, to the other options. We have to, there's no way around it. We have to open up our minds and allow them to see other ways of living and existing outside of just hard work, okay? What's the Six of Cups in reverse? What's the Six of Cups in reverse here for Capricorn for this week, Spirit? Okay, it's Temperance in reverse. Okay, it's feeling unsatisfied, it's feeling unbalanced, it's feeling, just discontent. It's feeling discontent. You guys have got to pour into yourself. You have to, okay? You have to. If you're not pouring into yourself, you will suffer in the long run, okay? You will. You're gonna be depleted. There's no way around it, okay? So I encourage you to really go deeper this week, Capricorn, and do the research that you need to do. Dig into yourself. How am I feeling about this? What do I want to do about that? Checking in with your emotions and understanding that your emotions are valid, okay? They are very much valid, okay? Let's get some advice here for you this week, Capricorn, as you continue to try to work through these things. It is very difficult, but there's a lot of addiction type energy that's coming around that I'm feeling, because there's this attempt to try to avoid or skip the steps, and that's not possible. It doesn't work that way, okay? You have to address your emotions. You can't just live life in your head wondering why things are happening to you, okay? Let's see, we have dream wide awake and we have practice tenderness, okay? So with this dream wide awake, this is the perfect card. This gives me Capricorn energy all day, okay? Dream wide awake is talking about how you can still dream even if you don't want to dream this dreamy, whimsical, magical, I'm flying type scenario, okay? We're not saying go all the way Pisces, all the way Cancer with it, okay? But what we are saying is that there is this middle space, okay? And that middle space is dream wide awake, okay? It's time for you to start dreaming again. We're not saying that you have to completely fall asleep here, Capricorn, but we are saying that you have to understand the power of dreaming and the weight that has on your experience. You have to want something. You have to look forward to something. You have to be passionate about something. You gotta love something, okay? Practice tenderness, exactly. That's exactly what we're talking about here. All right, so you have to be able to be that way, to be tender, to be soft, to be moldable, to be mutable, okay? And that's tough. That's really tough for you guys. I can feel that as it is. But be mindful to the conversations that people are having with you in regards to different ideologies, okay? If someone pops up and they're over here talking to you about astrology and this and that and all these other things, take a listen, okay? Pay attention to what Spirit is sending your way. Pay attention, because it is valid. And like I said, I'm not saying just totally you know, float in the air and you're just so out there that you're just manic or delusional or psychotic. I'm not saying that, okay? Dream wide awake is the perfect phrase. Like that's exactly what it's about. Okay, I really, really love that. I'm gonna get one more for you here, Scorpio, or I'm sorry, Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay. Let me see, one more for Capricorn. So you guys have established priorities, right? What's important to you? That's what I was saying. Dig in with yourself. Dig in with yourself. Figure out what it is that you actually want from this life experience. Okay, what is it that you're actually willing to work yourself, to the grave behind? What is it? Okay, that's going to be different for everyone, Capricorn. That's going to be different. But if you never check in and the only thing that you do is just work your ass to exhaustion, then okay, whatever it is you get from that, you're going to be dissatisfied. You're going to be unhappy because you're not passionate. There's no love there. Okay, there's no love. There's no balance. Yes, very, very beautiful reading for you, Capricorn, this week. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up the video if it resonated. And I will catch you guys on my next session. Peace.